Thank you. Good afternoon or good morning, everyone. I'm going to go through this quickly. As you learned from the previous speaker, there's not a lot of time. I think the difference between us and nearly every other company that's here is we're actually building a mine. We're fully financed. In production, we'll produce 200,000 ounces of gold per year at an all-in sustaining cost of $750. So assuming a gold price of $1,250, that's $500 an ounce margin. Producing 200,000 ounces means we'll be cash flowing over $100 million per year. I have a little video I'd like to show that does a pretty good job of explaining what we're doing and how we're doing it. I have to turn the sound up.
Is an open pit in-valley deep gold project currently under construction and will be the largest gold mine in Yukon history. The Eagle Gold Mine is located in central Yukon, which is recognized as a safe mining jurisdiction. The deposit lies within the Tintina Gold Belt and is located approximately 85 kilometers by road north-northeast from the village of Mayo and about 400 kilometers north of the capital city of Whitehorse. The project is well supported by local infrastructure, including an existing 440-person camp, an all-weather access road, is near grid power, and an airstrip 40 kilometers to the south. The Eagle Gold Mine is financed through construction to production in 2019. Victoria secured a $398 million financing package with Orion Mine Finance, Osisko Gold Royalties, and Caterpillar Financial Services. The feasibility study and environmental assessment process are complete, and a comprehensive cooperation benefits agreement with the local First Nation of the Nacho-Nyak-Dun is in place. Construction of the mine will be complete in mid-2019. During operations, the mine will be a significant economic contributor to the Yukon, employing 350 to 400 people. The Eagle Gold resource runs in an east-west direction over 1,050 meters and to a depth of 475 meters. The combined proven and probable reserve totals 2.7 million ounces of gold. The mineralization of the deposit is open along strike and at depth. The Eagle Gold Mine is a technically straightforward, low-cost open-pit mine with a 3-stage crush, in-valley heap, and gold recovery plant with a 10-plus year mine life. Major earthworks in 2017 significantly de-risked the project for construction. The crusher facilities, heap leach facility, and the gold recovery plant, site roads, and power lines are well underway and on track to start producing gold in the second half of 2019. When complete, the open pit will be 1,300 meters long by 550 meters wide and a maximum depth of 475 meters. In the open pit, following blasting, rock not hosting gold will be hauled to the waste rock storage facility. Run-of-mine ore will be hauled to the primary heap facility. By taking advantage of trucking run-of-mine ore to the primary heap facility, the strip ratio at Eagle is 0.8 to 1. Higher grade gold-bearing ore is hauled to the primary crusher and then conveyed onward to the secondary and tertiary crushers. These photos show the construction progress of the primary and secondary tertiary crusher facilities. Once crushed to approximately 6.5 millimeters, the gold-bearing ore is conveyed to the primary heap facility that has a double-line pad installed to contain the gold-bearing solution. The primary heap facility will be constructed in 3 phases, starting from the lower portion of the valley and progressing upwards. The primary heap facility is comprised of a solution sump, piping, leak detection, and recovery and monitoring systems. Construction of the primary heap facility is well advanced, and liner installation is underway. When in operation, mobile stackers will stack the crushed ore in 10-meter lifts with solution emitters installed approximately 1 meter beneath the surface for frost protection.
Gravity draws the solution downward as it releases and absorbs the gold. The pregnant or gold-bearing solution collects into wells and is pumped to the gold recovery plant. In the gold recovery plant, the gold is removed from the solution, smelted, and poured into doré bars. The solution, which no longer contains gold, is recycled and pumped back to the primary heat facility to repeat the process. Over the 10-year life of mine, the Eagle Mine will produce 1.7 million ounces of gold at an average of approximately 200,000 ounces per year. The project's economics are robust and will generate an after-tax net present value of approximately $508 million, with a capital payback period of 2.8 years. Mining will process 33,700 tons of ore per day, equating to 12.3 million tons per year and 123 million tons over the life of the mine. Additionally, the mine benefits from a favorable strip ratio of 0.95 to 1. The 2016 feasibility study includes the addition of a satellite deposit, Olive, located approximately 2 kilometers from Eagle. In year 7, crushed Eagle ore will be conveyed to the secondary heat facility near Olive. In year 9, a smaller open pit at Olive will come into production, with all Olive ore to be processed on the secondary heat facility. With changing economics, there is potential to extend the mine life at Eagle for an additional 6 to 10 years. There is also potential to increase production with the expansion of the Olive Shamrock Zone. In addition to the Eagle deposit and the Olive Shamrock Zone, the large Dublin Gulch property hosts a number of high-quality exploration targets that lie along the Potato Hills Trend, a 13 by 3 kilometer known trend of significant mineralization. Victoria Gold also holds additional claim blocks nearby, including on the adjacent VBW property. Victoria Gold's strong and experienced board of directors and solid management team with mine-building know-how are focused on bringing the Eagle Gold Mine into production by H2 2019. Victoria Gold trades on the Toronto Venture Exchange under the symbol VIT.
Just a few more shots of construction. I think we've got a couple seconds left. There you can see the primary crusher and what it'll look like 6 months from now. Similarly, the secondary crusher area, the foundations are complete now. The crushers are currently being put in place. The gold recovery plant, the foundations are complete. The tankage is being put in place. And the building is actually up now. So, we'll be focused on electrical and mechanical interior work during the cold months of the year. Heap leach pad is well advanced. The liner's about 50% complete. We're aiming to have that all in place by the end of October. Some big toys. We've purchased a couple of Caterpillar 6040 shovels and 11 large trucks. They're 150-ton Caterpillar trucks. The reason to invest in Victoria is we move from development to operations. We should receive a re-rating. Some of that's actually been happening over the last couple of weeks. Here's the old classic chart, and if you don't believe that, there's some examples here of it actually happening. You can look at companies like Torex, Rox Gold, Pretium, TMAC, and Atlantic. If they've got the builds right, they've seen a real re-rating as they've gone into production. You don't believe my BS, you can look at analysts that cover the stock. Here's the shareholders. Quite a blue chip group of companies own the stock. Orion Mine Finance, Osisko, Sun Valley, Electrum, Kinross. And Myself, I certainly have skin in the game with over 5 million shares that I've purchased all in the market. Teams are important. Here you have the management team. We're building that out now as we move from from development to operations. We've hired the GM, the maintenance manager, the mine manager, HR manager. So we're building the team and getting ready to operate. I'm getting the look that time's up, so thank you very much. We're at booth number 3 if you want to stop by with any questions.